here we go.
EA Sports to the game.
Alright, here we go. Toronto and Anaheim have won 2 games already.
this is Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement, and we welcome you. Great to have you with us for another outstanding hockey game. Toronto, Ontario, our game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim's play has been pretty good here early on in the year.
Right, Gary, 6-2 and 0-4 so far this season.
To Lyles. To Conley. Into the offensive end. Back to the point. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. Had that puck covered, decided to pass. Nobody around. To Bisa. To Hillen. Goalie will get that one covered. Those slap shots can get on you in a hurry if you're the goaltender. It did on him, but watch how he made the save here, bro.
When in doubt, who do you call? The guy with the big pads on. This goaltender, Gary, is doing a nice job tonight.
Gains control. Flew back up to the point. Quick shot from a long way out. Save made with a pad as he flashes that one. To Lindman. Shattered stick results in a scoring opportunity lost.
And no question that shot went wide because of the broken stick.
To Allen. Big shot. Somebody may be saying something about that shot because I'm not sure it should have been taken.
No, usually you just give up possession of the puck when you shoot that wide from that far.
Fresh shot. Save. To Ryan. The Maple Leafs' aggressiveness on the forecheck really standing out early. Picks that one up in the offensive zone. To Conley. Gets that right back. Tremendous area pass to Conley. To Lyles. Had a long way to go with that. Puts it on the tape from the defensive zone. Nice easy save using the glove that time. To Ryan. To Allen. Back and forth on that one. To Lindman. That puck almost came out of the zone. He gets a stick on it. You want to give the offense a chance, keep that puck in the zone, he does. To Strelaeff. Pass back to Conley. Toluca gets it back. From the slot, the Maple Leafs offense now is looking to get good scoring chances, and they are from the areas just outside the slot.
To me, one of the hardest things to defend against is what these guys are doing. Really creative, effective passing plays.
Quick shot. Wide of the net, and look where he was. To McClement. Up the gut to Luca. Little come and go with that. He's got it on the stick in the return. To Allen. To Luca. To Lombardi. Finds it on his stick again. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. There's a point man looking for a little room. That had a chance to go home. Good pad effort. To Lombardi. We've got a call coming. Delayed call here. Delayed penalty now will be assessed. The Ducks are going to be short-handed. Their PK unit will go to work. The penalty's a 2-minute high sticking call. Anaheim's penalty killers will take to the ice and try and keep this one at a tie game. Branson. To Kuhlman. It's returned to him. To Franson. To Grabowski. Save made with a pad. There's the shot. That's a good angle shot. Nice save with a pad. Kuhlman's trying to get position in front of that net. Nice pass out all the way to the point. Look at the opportunity. The signal. A penalty shot on this whistle.
Well, he didn't get enough of the puck, and he got too much man gear. That's why we're going to see the penalty shot.
Perry's opportunity, a penalty shot in regulation. Oh, what a save! Pass up along the wing to Kessel. To Conley. Brings it in. Nice wrist. Good save. Allen's making the right moves tonight. He gets that one out of the zone, gives his team a chance to regroup. Kessel to Lupel. Takes the return to Lupel. Opportunity to bring out the fresh legs on the clearing. To Kessel. Anaheim's penalty has ended. Getting over the boards, back on the ice. Teams are back at even strength. Nice blocker save. Pad save made. Looking back to the point to Lyles. Save made. Nice quick snap. Big time shot. Oh, did he flash the pad on that? Great save. And up and down the ice they went. First period's over. Zip, zip after one. Outstanding game so far. What we're going to ask is, can they maintain it?
Yeah, good rhythm, good offense, some good defense. I mean, pick something. It is all in front of our eyes in this game.
Away we go, period number 2. Back to Lyles. Knocked off the pass. The Ducks will touch that one up. That'll be an icing call. Controls that one. He gave up that puck. That's a dangerous pass. To Lupel. To Conley. Oh, does he dance around him? Wrist shot on. Tough save. Shot. Could have a little help if you're the goaltender, and he got it right there as he picked that puck up. To Solani. To Hagman. Offensive rush. 3-on-2. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one.
Well, hockey is a contact sport, and Gary Dion Phaneuf learned that when he was really young, and he hasn't forgotten it. Hits like that every game.
Dowie corkscrewed him into the ice, and an odd-man rush out of the end. Chance. Puts the pad on it. To Conley. We'll play it again. On the charge, 3-on-2. Bristol. The Maple Leafs create another scoring opportunity, and again we're seeing it coming outside the slot area.
Boy, they're doing such a great job on the rush of passing the puck. These other guys can't get into position even to come close to setting up a trap.
They're on him. To Grabowski. To Phaneuf. He's got that one on the stick. That was just waddling around for a minute. Got the chance. Pokes that away. Long reach. Breaks it up in the defensive zone. Beauchemin. To Perry. To Zabiza. Lombardi. Gives himself a chance. Quick shot. Save with a blocker. Gets it along the point. A blast off a one-timer, and he makes the save. To Getzlaw. To Blake. To Palmieri. And behind the net he goes to get it in his offensive end. Back up to that blue line point area. To Fowler. There's a wrist shot. Shot. Kick save. To Ashton. Into the zone. Carries it. 2-on-2 on the rush. Oh, he wristed that. Nice glove save. Looks like it freezes that for a draw. Goalie is making a lot of saves when the other team's getting a lot of chances. That's what's going on in this period.
Yeah, and I can say this, that if you played a 60-minute game, giving up the opposition this many chances, you're not going to win, unless you got a goaltender that's playing like this man is.
Thought he was going to carry that deep. Good poke to Conley. Lupel's battling in front of the net. To stop it. Go across ice with that. Last minute of play here in the second period. To Conley. Shoots. Nice save of the blocker. Oh my gosh. Those two, did they ever collide along the end boards? Up the wing to Solani. That one blown dead offside.
see the rest jumping in. We've got a chance at a good scrap here.
Miller's quickness right there is put on display, Bill, for a goaltender on those slap shots. If you can't move that fast, you're not going to make the save.
Everybody has to do their share, Gary, and this goalkeeper certainly is. He's helping out with another save.
And we come to the end of the second period. No score after 2. This is just a good, tough hockey game so far.
Yeah, it's really black and blue. If you check the hit totals, it will indicate that you have seen a lot of bodies flying around.
Face on, third period underway. To Perry. To Visa. Not a very good decision. Save made on a shot that never had a chance of going in. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Blocker save. Takes the shot. Save. To Conley. To Looper. To Lyles. Back. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Easy save for him. Missile face-off had it covered. Under 4 minutes gone by here in the third. Tough to find goals in this one. Nothing on the board here in the third. Needs to get rid of this puck. To Francis. Quick opportunity. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. Motion made. Here they come. 2-on-1 opportunity. Great save made on a one-timer that he got a lot of. The Ducks looking at that scoreboard and going, wow, are we lucky.
It's unbelievable. This team has played poorly with the puck, and they're still in the game.
Well, you get these odd man rushes offensively, you want to score. Not here.
Gary, this is a goaltender just doing what he gets paid to do. Stop pucks.
The interception. Lyles. To Kessel. To Phaneuf. Up the middle to Conley. 2-on-2 the other way. The Maple Leafs, chances off the rush, continue to come in the same way, and they're outside the slot.
Well, yeah, it's working out, Gary, and defensively, this team knows that it's getting shredded by the perfect passes that they're seeing.
These deflections, you're just never sure when they're going to come, so you've really got to be quick in net, Bill, and he was.
Look here, I think goaltenders have the toughest jobs in all of sports, and this goalie is doing a nice job of his tonight.
To Solani. There's a quick shot from a distance. Anaheim's bearing down, trying to convert what could be a very big goal here in the third.
Well, right now they deserve to win, but often nobody's keeping track of who deserves it.
Solani's got the moves on a chance that he had to score. He's got to be wondering how that did not go in.
Wow, what game would be complete, Gary, without a little bit of drama from the goaltender flashing leather with the hand on that save.
Big time effort. That's the offensive zone. Gets it down low to Zabiza. To Blake. To Beauchemin. To Visa. Gets that puck into the offensive corner. Kessel. To Francis. Scoring chance. Quick shot. Good move by the goaltender using that leg. Picks it up. Pass back to the point. To Lyles. Wants to clear. Beauchemin. One-timer. That puck's just going to hit him and rebound away. Nice play. Lugs that to the neutral zone. To Kessel. Pass right back to him, off and running. To Lupel. 2-on-2 the other way. Gets around him. There's an offensive opportunity. One-timer effort denied. That had goal marked on it. Cross-ice pass to Ryan. The Ducks shooters have decided to pick a spot and stay there. Right outside the slot. Look at the chances.
Well, I think they saw what I was seeing, and that is their passing was good. They were on the verge of generating a chance. They just stuck with it.
To Getzlaw. To Perry. Great pickup. got the puck. Knocks it away. Got a great scoring chance. Boy, there's a hit on the ice you're going to want to watch again. That's a tremendous collision. And that concludes the third period. We're tied and overtime is coming up. Connolly's been great in the face-off circle tonight. He'll try and do it again here. There's the face-off for OT. Let's see if we can find a hero here. Strelaeff. To Connolly. Look at the move. Picks that up. Good wrist shot. Great save. Miller's going to cover that one up for a face-off. Toronto's team suffers when it comes to their record in shootouts.
Yeah, you bet, and they're suffering emotionally because of it. You know what? It starts to feed on itself. You stop believing you're even capable of winning in a shootout.
Try to find a little room. To Lyles. That one gets blocked to Ryan. That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. Good save. To Connolly. To Lupel. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. Miller's effort to freeze the puck is a good one. He's got it. And we'll get a whistle and a draw. That's a real nice play. Goaltender denying right there. He got the job done.
Boy, this is amazing. It's almost as if he is prepared to turn out highlight reels, save after save. What a goaltending display.
There's a pass returned right on the tape. Good pass to get it back to him.
Shit.
Gets down low.
Fuck.
Scores, and that's going to end this one in overtime. And that finishes it off. Toronto's offense, not a bad game overall. British Columbia. We're delighted that you can join us here in the Great Northwest for this one between the Vancouver Canucks and the Detroit Red Wings. Fewer than 10 games played for these two teams in two different directions.
Yeah, you bet. You look at the numbers of the team that hasn't had any success. This is a true measuring stick game.
To White. He'll get that right back. Skates this puck, front of the net. Nice work. 2-on-2 on the rush. Big save to Zetterberg. Along the boards, there's a battle for it. Hamuse. Through center ice to Henrik. To Higgins. Zetterberg. To Kronwall. To Franzen. To Zetterberg. To White. In with speed. Decides to let it go to Franzen. To White. Sends it back to Kronwall. One-time chance. Great positioning with the goaltender. One-timer denied. Schneider's got his glove on that one. Will get a draw. Bertuzzi's great chance came on a shot that was just flying. I mean, you could hear it whizzing. Goaltender had it. Wow, what an opportunity denied right there.
Boy, there is focus, and then there is what this goaltender is doing. He is making almost impossible saves look easy.
Flips that across ice. Still has it in the offensive end. Cassian's really battling in front. Back to the point area. Oh, mama, look at the battle going on in front. To Quincy. Samuelson. To Smith. To Quincy. On the return, he's got it again. To Tutu. To Emerson. Back up high to Franzen. White to Quincy to Franzen. Nice pass as they go tic-tac. Takes that pass back. Big-time wrist shot. Got it. Schneider's going to freeze the puck here, and that'll give us a draw.
Well, I always enjoyed coming to Vancouver as a player. And over the years, you know what we've noticed? Different unis.
Able to pick that puck up and able to control it. To Hamuse. Fires it. Knocked away. Great save. Detroit's ability to have an effective forecheck, aggressively so, showing up early in this one. Under 5 minutes left here in the first period. And this one remains scoreless. To Hansen. Dumps into the offensive zone. Good coverage. He's going to move this puck. To Samuelson. To White. To Kronwall. Gets that puck. Oh, there's a shot at goal scoring area. Could have held on to that. Decided not to. Get away with it. To Datsu. To Kronwall. To Franzen. And the final minute of the period underway. To Zetterberg. Bieksa. Good poke check. And that will be whistled on the ice. Picks it up in the offensive end. And the buzzer ends the first period. After one, it is scoreless. You always hope you're going to get to see a hockey game like this more often than not. This is just a tremendous game.
Yeah, Gary, we talk often about entertainment value. This had a little bit of everything.
And we're underway in the second period. Zetterberg to Cronwall. To Edler. Skates it in. Datsu. To Franzen. To White. To Cronwall. Receives that one on the wing. He'll take that one back and skate with it. To White. Up the wing to Datsu. That one tape to tape and back again. Big snapshot. Blocker save. Quick shot. Score! And the first goal to be scored in this game.
Always a threat, always accurate. That is Pavel Datsyuk. You're never safe when the puck is on his stick.
Puck left for his teammate as he ties it up on the draw. He'll dump this one into the opposite corner to Smith. To Quincy. To Bertuzzi. To Smith. Point. Didn't intend to get down in front of that shot, but he blocked it. Here's a breakaway. Save made on a shot from a guy who knows what to do with it. Tilpula. What a move. 2-on-2 the other way. Oh, what a save. Got it on the stick. Got a chance to score. Takes the puck. Good chance. In tight. Chance save. Gets rid of it. Clearly, no danger. To Zetterberg. To Datsu. To Quincy. To Datsu. A one-goal lead. He's the one who got it. That's why they're up one. Snap that one. The Red Wings' offensive success so far in this game appears to be coming by carrying that puck into the slot and letting it rip.
Well, they're pulling people out of position, too, with their passing. I mean, it's really sharp right now.
To White. To Franzen. To Datsu. Leaves him behind. Blocker save. Trying to get it up ice. To Datsu. To Franzen. To Eriksson. He's got that one in the neutral zone on his way up ice. Great long pass. To Datsu. Kicked away with a blocker. Those two really collided. That was a big-time hit, but he's still trying to get back to the bench.
It was a scar tissue generator. I mean, he got labeled.
Oh, what a shot that was. Big, clean hit. Lets that pass go to Franzen. Opposite side flip. To Datsu. To White. About to close the second period out. Back to Datsu. Snap that one on net. Save made. He'll move it himself. Down low, they go high. Hard shot. Blocker save. That's going to do it for the second period. 1-0 at the end of 2. Pick the part of hockey that you like. You will find it so far in this game.
Great point. It is all there in front of us. I mean, the beauty of the sport on display.
We kick off the third period with that face-off. He'll carry it now. Top area to get control. Breaks that up with a good poke check. Passing in that scoring area, he's got it. Nice stop. In tight, tough shot. Good save. Hughes. To Higgins. To White. White. Return Return pass back to Cronwall. Cronwall's efforts in a tight game right now are costing his team.
Gary, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. He's got to clean that up.
There's a save worth looking at again. Real good effort by the goaltender there to deny that chance.
Gotta love the effort this goaltender's putting in, Gary. I mean, blocking pucks is his life, and he is living it right now.
Nice save with a pad. That looked like it might go through. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Breaks it up. To Ballard. To Burrows. Got the wall beside him here as he carries this one up the wing to Samuelson. Loose puck, he's got it. Good sheet of ice right there, all the way up to the point. He didn't miss by much on a shot that came from pretty deep. I'm up. We've got a penalty coming. Delayed call. Let's see what this is. The Red Wings now shorthanded on the roughing call. The Canucks power play unit advances on the ice. Here's a chance to get this game tied up. Big hit in the offensive zone. That's going to free that puck up again. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. To Datsu. To Filppula. Through center ice to White. To Filppula. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. What a play with that glove. That was headed for the net. Nearing the halfway point of our third period. Snyder's had to make a ton of saves. We're midway through the third. We haven't had any scoring here in the period. His team's still down by one, but he's kept them within striking distance. He picks up the loose puck. Nice glove save. Easy one for him. Snyder's coverage. That'll give us a draw. Power play opportunity. Let's see what they can do as they organize. And the two of them meet along the wall. Pokes it away. To Hamhuis. To Henrik. Whip that one in quickly. Bad save. Nice effort. Backs on that one up the wing. The Red Wings back at full strength. Penalty over. To Daniel. A good goal scorer, and he needs one right now. That would put him right back in the middle of this thing. Wrist shot on net. Stick save, and he denies the goal. Under pressure. To Datsu. 2-on-2 the other way. Huge collision takes place. What a shot. Henrik. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. Gets rid of that in a hurry. Long way to go with it. To Kazian. Good pass off that wing. Goes to Henrik. You get him lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. Great deke. He's got room. Nice save. Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. Good kick save. Samuelson's positioning in front of that net and working at it. To Datsu. At the point. In alone. Shooting. And there's the whistle, and he's giving him a penalty shot.
And Gary, he really looked like he was clear of the last defender. That's one of the judgments they use in calling a penalty shot.
Closer to the end than the beginning right now. We're deep into the third period. Datsyuk's goal, that was scored in the second period. It could prove to be the game winner. Picks it up. That's a goal-scoring effort right there. That blocker save to Franzen. Got it again. To Bertuzzi. Here's a pass on the return. Now you got to hustle it. We're close in this game and running out of time. To Higgins. To Bieksa. Connects on that one through the Midland area to Burrows. He's got that at the point. The Canucks pull their goalie. They've got the extra skater. Let's see if this is going to work.
We'll see where the extra attacker goes. They've got the man advantage now.
Cleary. To Bertuzzi. Up the wing side, got it on the stick. Empty net chance. Didn't get that one home. Trying to free that up. There's a nice play to slow down the offense. To Raymond. Big wrist shot. Got that one covered. That'll get a whistle and a face-off. Now that's an opportunity he'd probably like to have back. That's a shot that he just didn't get on net. Big win off the defensive draw. That's right when they needed it. It's over. Detroit's victory in a tight game comes because the offense had the puck.
Gary, you don't get paid anymore when you win by a bigger score. They should be happy. They were good.
Who hasn't seen anything? Come on, dude!
Hi, everybody, with Bill Clement. I'm Gary Thorne. It is time for hockey. Welcome. We're here at the Scotiabank Saddledome in Calgary, Alberta for tonight's matchup between the Calgary Flames and the Detroit Red Wings. In this matchup tonight, the offensive players who get the least frustrated maybe will decide this game.
Yeah, that's a good point because there's not going to be much room. Be patient. Wait for your chance. You could be the difference maker with one shot.
Get out of the starting blocks in a hurry. Both these teams in the first part of this season have done that.
We always talk about it, Gary. These points are a lot easier to get than the ones later in the season.
To Giordano. To Tanguay. Loose puck in the zone. He's got it. We've got a delayed call coming up to White. Gets that puck back. Howard's coming off the ice now as he heads out of net. There's going to be a delayed whistle here to the point. Big save off a one-timer. Referee heading over to make the call on this delayed penalty. Calgary's penalty is 2 for slashing. Calgary's point totals this year, in part, depending on that power play.
Well, special teams, if you look at these numbers, I think could really be a mismatch. So, against this team that's way ahead on the power play, stay out of the box.
You always want to get off to a good start, and in the early start here, both these teams have.
Well, I think this game, Gary, because when you look at the numbers, they both put up really terrific numbers early in the season. But this game is about weeding out the imposter, and we'll see if one of these teams is.
The Red Wings forecheck. Man, are they going at it early in this one. Good check put on.
Oh, crushing hit by Jerome McGinley, but really no surprise. Whatever it takes to jumpstart his team.
He shoots, he scores! And that one comes on the road early.
Going the element of surprise, Pavel Datsuk's accuracy is just uncanny, and goalies have no idea where he's shooting.
go here on the drop of the puck for another quick goal. When you're on the road, you get a 2 or more goal lead, you're in pretty good shape. To Smith. To Smith. Into the neutral zone to Quincy. Como. Flips that into the other side to Smith. Shoots. Not going to make it. Hits a player. Loose puck and he gains control of it. Abdelkader to Smith. To Quincy. There's a good return pass along the ice. Return to Quincy. To Como. Wrists it off the blocker, and he scores! A very opportune goal. That's going to tie it up. Calgary's offense gets it done for the moment. At least they have tied this game up.
And the coaches still have to coach. Sometimes with a big lead, they can just open the door. Not in this game so far.
Wideman. Good return pass. Just moves around him. Good poke check. To Datsu. Got all of that. Well, the face-off as he covers that up.
Calgary's franchise record, most wins in a season, 54. Nice totals, and they set that during the 88-89 season.
Giordano. To Bolmeister. To Glenn Cross. Back they come into the middle. Pushes that one in. Tremendous hit. To Smith. To Quincy. To Filppula. Oh, what a shot he took on him at open ice. Stepniak. Off the wing, back into the middle to Giordano. To Filppula. Snaps it, stopping a one-timer. Great effort. He'll lug that puck to the point. Bertuzzi's trying to get position in front of that net. To Stajan. To Iginla. Breaks that offensive flow. A big shot. Blocker save. From down low, back up to the blue line. Puts that off the blocker. To Filppula. To Franzen. To Filppula. Picked away with a pass. And a third of the way through regulation on this one. After one, it is 1-1. This could be a game in which the mistake is the decisive moment.
Or maybe a hit. I mean, there's so many hits. There's a lot of grinding going on out there, and it's a defensive gem.
Second period underway with that opening faceoff. Good play to hold that in the zone. Point man takes that one to White. Moves the return pass. Here's a shot in the slot. Save with a blocker. Good shot off the one-time effort. Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. Oh, dances. There's a long shot, but he got it off quickly. To Tanguay. Pass back. Tic-tac on that one. Bad save. Loose puck, defensive zone. Good poke check. And that's going to be controlled along that blue line. Good opportunity. No way that was going to be intercepted. He moved it out. Leaves that behind his own net to Cleary. Take that puck behind the net. Return pass. Here's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. In off the defender. What a helping hand that was. Calgary's offensive unit finds a way to get themselves a lead here in the second.
I think the one thing that can hurt them now, Gary, is if they get into penalty trouble.
In the neutral zone, puck carrier down. Samuelson. To Smith. shot. Big save. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. Up the middle of the puck. To Smith. Gets that right back. To Datsu. Quick shot. To Como.
Let's score right now.
There's one diagonally into the corner. Not a lot on it. To Datsu. Wants to get this up in a hurry. That'll be deflected. No more puck on that stick. Nice move. Puck loose. Picks it up. Oh, heavy chance. Scores! And now we've got 3 unanswered goals on the board. That last goal has increased the lead. The question is whether or not they back off so much they don't maintain it.
Well, I think it'll depend on this. Can the team with the lead be solid enough defensively to hold it? They don't need any more goals.
Save and a great one. And that puck's going to do home. That one out of here off the goaltender after that save. Has the loose puck. Takes that shot from a long way up. He got it off quickly. Breaks that up with a good defensive play. Finds a loose puck, holds it in. That's a goaltender coverage right there. We get a face-off. Over 3 minutes left, second period of action. Detroit's are a team without luck in this game. They've had their chance of shots equal, but they're down. To Helm. Nice wrister. Chance scores! And another one is put up on the board, and they needed that. They were not replying. That high slot area, get a little room, take advantage of it. In a hurry, he did with the wrister. The Red Wings tally. With the time remaining on the clock, Bill, means they got a chance to get this thing tied up right here.
Oh, they're coming. I mean, you can feel it. They're mounting the comeback.
To Bobester. To Giordano. Tight game like this, 2 points on the board already. Boy, would he like to add to that. Cleared into that wide side zone. To Holmstrom. Back and forth on that one. To Emerson. Pass up that wing side to Tutu. On the blue line, gets rid of that thing. Makes the easy save. Needs to clear. Has control. Could score. Oh, what a shot. Scores! Big goal. When they needed it, they brought this game back to even. Quincy. Through the middle. And that's the end of the second period. 3-3 after 2. This has been a physical game, and only from one side.
Yeah, that's really puzzling because usually the hits wake up both sides, and in this case, it hasn't happened.
Settle back and enjoy, everybody. Our third period underway. See if it's decisive or not. Loose pocket, he's got it. Nice quick snap off the blocker. Good pass along that wing to Cronwall. To Cleary. To Iginla. Gains control. Big time hits right there and right along the wall. Oh my. They'll work from the point. The Flames' best chances now, once they're in the zone, get that puck back to the point.
Oh, some pretty plays. This passing this team has put on the ice, it worked earlier, it's still working, and unless somebody does something to take away the passing lanes, it's going to continue to work.
Big time collision right there. Let's see who gets up. To White. Bomeister. Center ice on the wing with the puck. Able to hold that in at the blue line. Trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. Shot that one wide of the net. What a chance lost. Bertuzzi to Filppula. Turns it over. Score! A 2-goal night. Maybe there's more inning. After a goal like that, at this point of the third period, Bill, getting that lead, most people think just sit back.
Well, that would be going into the turtle, and that's a quick way to lose a hockey game. I still think they have to concentrate, at least in part, about attack.
Picks that one up in the offensive zone. Off the wing, back into the middle to Smith. Blocker on it, knocks it away. Como, puck carrier doesn't have it anymore. Good poke check. To Quincy. Nice one-time action. Moves that back up. Good one-timer. Great leg save. Smith. To Helm. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. Mercy save. Sarich. Goaltender just stops that one. To Samuelson. Great play right there. Great hands as he got it out of the zone and into the center ice area. Save. To Stepniak. Right back to Babchuk to Station. His goal comes at a big time in this game with the clock ticking down. He may have the game winner. Little flip on that one to move it into the far side zone. He gets that one up the wing. Wrist shot on. Good use of the block. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. Moves it to the blue line. One-time chance. Goalie save. What a move. To Tanguay. To Hudler. Gets it back. That's a nice long lead pass. Third period almost over. Let's see if somebody can get another. Puck under control at the point. Blocker save. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. Bertuzzi. To Samuelson. Brister. Tremendous save. Yepperson's coverage of the puck will result in a whistle. You want to give the offense a chance, keep that puck in the zone, he does. Back up along that blue line point. Fearless. Stood right in front of that and blocked it. Got to hustle this one. To Ballmeister. To Glenn Cross. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Controls that one. Quick shot. Big scoring chance off the crossbar. Face off here as he covers the puck. Rudler's draw ability tonight. They may have to find somebody else.
Without a doubt, with the score this close, it could be possible.
It's over. The twice offensive players had their hands on the puck because the guys in the face-off circle were winning.
No,
Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement, and we welcome you. Great to have you with us for another outstanding hockey game. Edmonton, Alberta, the place for hockey. This contest between the Oilers and the Detroit Red Wings. Edmonton's offense is about go, and go again. Tonight, they may have some problems.
Yeah, it might be go, stop, go, stop. They're going to have to be patient because the guys they're playing are really good defensively.
Detroit's right now the team to be beaten in this conference. They would love to get back to the playoffs.
Well, the regular season was a lot of fun for these guys. The playoffs didn't work out
Let's
the way
get
they
to the
planned.
playoffs.
They look
Right.
like they're a team on a mission so far.
He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. To Cleary. Splits the ice with that one. Brings it in. Everlay. To Nugent Hopkins. Through center to Whitney. They'll try and get this offense going as they dump to the far corner. There's a wrist shot. Shot ends up hitting him and rolls away, and that will take care of any offensive chance there. Oh, he wristed that. Save made! Schultz. That'll be cleared from the other side of the ice. Good control of that puck. Edmonton's aggressiveness on the forecheck really standing out early. Takes a shot. That's going to hit the metal. Boy, there's a hit on the ice you're going to want to watch again. That's a tremendous collision. Offensive rush, 3-on-2. Big save with a blocker. Boy, what a battle to get control of that puck. Sneed. He's got pressure. To Sneed. To Everlay. Let's see who survives that collision. Big hit along the boards. Picks it up. And the puck rolls away and the carrier's down. What a shot along the boards. To Samuelson. Interception. Cross ice with that one. To Abdelkader. To Helm. To White. To Miller. To Cronwall. Hangs on to that one in the offensive zone. Keeps it in play as he gets it away. Nice soft dump to the other side. Rink wide pass and he connects on it. To Miller. Shoots. To Hardekiner. To Potter. To Sutton. Good pass to get out of the zone all the way to center ice. Quincy. To Helm. To Holmstrom. 2-on-2 on the rush. Little come and go with that. He's got shot. Scores! Detroit's offense gets it going late in the first period, but good enough for a lead.
Now everybody can feel good on the bench. I mean, it's important to get the first goal.
Up the middle, through center to Datsu. He'll control it at the point. To Hardechuk. Closing in on the end of this period. Not going to pass it here. He'll lug this one in. Up the near side boards. Oh, look at that move. One-timer. One-timer chance to score denied. To Eriksson. There's the shot. That one went wide.
Well, there's a reason they call Johan Franzen the Mule. Just check him out when he gets up to full speed. Really hard to stop.
Edmonton's Dallas' start. Well, it's less than 500.
And Gary, 4-2-3 so far. Room for improvement.
And away we go. These two teams will try one more time. Second period action. Needs to move it. He's got the puck. Up the boards to Cleary. To Franzen. Great save. Covers that up for face-off. Sneed. To Pekka. Feathers this one into the offensive corner, far side. That puck is loose after that shot. Quick opportunity. There's a save on the long shot to Filppula. To Quincy. Finds it on his stick again to Samuelson. On the charge, 3-on-2. Oh, what a save. Jahemski. In the neutral zone, up against the wall. He lugs this one. That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. Shot! Dadatsu. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Quick shot. Opportunity denied. Face-off coming after the freeze. Goaltender's got that one under control. Over 7 minutes gone in the second. Holmstrom's goal is the difference in this game. Pat bouncer. Goaltender will cover that. Face-off coming. Still has it in the offensive end. Save! That one covered some ground all the way up to the neutral zone. And there's a stoppage in play. That's going to be whistled on the offside. Eager. Into the offensive corner. To Franzen. Good wrist shot. To White. Good pass to get it up ice along the side. Puck up to the point now. Big-time wrist shot. Glove save on a real good scoring chance. Great goaltending right here. Those one-timers get to that net in a hurry. You better be positioned to make a play, and he was.
Oh, man, there is Gymungous, and then there are saves like this one. What a stop. I mean, he is in some kind of zone right now.
To Nugent Hopkins. To Smith. To Everley. Oh, what a shot that was. Big, clean hit to Quincy. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. Uses the blocker. Schmid. To Smith. To Nugent Hopkins. It's returned to him to Everley. Fires it. Easy save made by the goaltender. That is not a good shot selection. Takes the return. 2-on-2 the other way. Laser. Nice blocker save. Connects on that one up the middle. Wanted to go wide side. Got it down. Wants to move it. To Cleary. To Quincy. He'll play it again. Big snapshot. Save! He's got that one frozen. Clock running down here late in the second. Holmstrom's got the 1-0 lead. That came on a goal a long time ago, way back in the first. Good pass up the wing to move him forward. Opposite corner flip. White. To Cronwall. To Bertuzzi. Back. Second period about to end. Pokes that away. Breaks it up in the zone. Giving the save. Would have gone in if he hadn't gotten it. But if he hadn't gotten it, he would have been in trouble. Big time shot. Off the pad. To Harnikainen. To Eager. Through center ice to Belanger. And they're into the zone. 2-on-1. Blocker save. And that's the end of the second period. A 1-0 lead after 2. Third period of action underway. Through center ice they come. That one on the tape as he heads up ice. To Everley. What a collision. Everley is heading back, but obviously he's got some pain going there.
He's pretty well reduced or ruffled by that hit.
Great chance. Here he goes. Nice save of the blocker. To Schultz. To Nugent Hopkins. Able to pick that puck up and able to control it. Great pass. Dangerous scoring area. Had it, decided not to freeze it. Man, that's a dangerous pass. Use the glove. Moves the puck himself. That's it. To Cleary. Pass right back to him, off and running. Tic-tac to Cleary. He'll carry that puck into the end himself. Gets that puck. Here's a one-timer. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. To Nugent Hopkins. On the offensive attack. This is a 2-on-1. Edgar's trying to get position in front of that net. Picks it up in the offensive end. Pushing it along the boards. Able to control that right at the point. Knocks that one down using the pad. And he's got that one covered. Face-off coming. Playing here in the third period. The Red Wings have the 1-0 lead on a goal that came back in the first. Hard to believe that's standing up. Chance! He scores! You get a feeling in this one that 2-0 may just hold up.
Especially as hard as goals have been to come by in this tilt.
To Smith. Dead ahead on that one. Quick shot. The Red Wings shooters, they seem to be gathering right now just around that slot area because it's open.
Well, the biggest key, Gary, is that they're not trying to do it individually. Their passing is perfect right now.
Good save with a glove. That one had a chance to find Twine. Good play. Had it covered, decided to move it. Into the zone. They got a 2-on-1. To Horkoff. Snap that one. Tough save. Big save. Score! And that's 3 unanswered goals. That last goal, now they concentrate more on defense than offense, Bill, because with the time remaining, this should be theirs.
It had better be enough. If not, it'll be a monumental collapse.
Good work. He got that stick on the puck. Just a little soft touch to the other side. Pushing it along the wall to Erickson. We're going to continue play here, but we're going to get a penalty call. Got it on the stick. Hooks that away. Yeah, we've got a break here, so we'll get a call. Lance drawing the penalty, 2 minutes, 40. Detroit's going on the power play. First opportunity of the game. He'll move it himself. Take that puck from down low, go back to the point. That one goes into his own net.
I got a feeling he's not going to be buying any lottery tickets today.
There are errors, and then there are errors with a capital E.
Well, if this isn't the lead item on his life's most embarrassing moments reel, nothing will be.
Well, winning games on the road is never easy. This one was about as easy as it gets.
Hey, these visiting guys knew how to turn cheers into boos.
Schultz. That pass completed from that wing center ice to Schultz. There's a pass returned right on the tape. Snapped that one on. Blocks that one with the pad. He's got that puck covered. Abdelkader's strong effort tonight is the reason this game's going to go his team's way.
Yeah, jump on, boys, and let me get the offense done. What a dynamic player.
He'll carry it down. Good stick work. Schultz. Pass right on the money for the wing to Whitney. Into the middle to Nugent Hopkins. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Puck move back up to the point. He won't get a save, but I'll tell you, he's mighty happy his best friend was standing there next to him. 2-on-2 the other way. Helping his goaltender to Everly. Not much balance in this game. This has been a blowout, and we're closing in on the end of it. To Cronwall.
And these fans are letting him hear it. That's what you get when you injure one of the hometown guys.
Love save. And he'll stop play with that coverage of the puck. Loose puck, he's got it. Save made. Bobby Boland's coverage of the puck will draw the whistle, but I'm even more concerned. Somebody just gave him a faceful. I mean, that's gonna come up later in this game. Jones to Hemsky. He's going to put that one away easily. He's got it on the stick. Big shot. Save with a blocker. Finds a teammate. To Quincy. To Smith. To Datsu. Carries that in. Wrist shot on net. Save. Bobby Boland's freezing up the puck. Will give us a face-off now. Whitney. And this one is over. Edmonton's loss came early in this game. I think the third period was just a little salt in a wound.
Correct, and it's not often you see two-period games anymore. This was one of them.
And that's going to do it. I'm Gary Thorne on behalf of Bill Clement. We thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you the next time up.